just got some warung food. We're heading to the beach. When we were saving up for the boat, we came here from Darwin a lot, so it's kind of just, it's all familiar for us here. We know where the good places are to eat and good places to stay, so this is just a normal thing that we do, is grab some cheap warung, like Indonesian food, and then take it down to the beach and eat it down there, watch the sunset. Pretty excited to get back to the boat, see if it's all good. And then I'm off on a delivery to Singapore with a friend from the marina. And Loz, what are you going to do?
I'm hanging out in Canggu with my friend here, and then I'm probably just going to fly solo for a little bit. Going to do a visa extension while I'm here. Our 2 dinners cost us a total for the both of $4.50. You're going to be happy with that, right? Yeah. Now we get to sit on the beach and enjoy it. I got yellow rice, green beans in like a kind of like a spicy coconut thing. I think it's like an urap sauce. Did I say crispy tempeh already? Because that's my fave, crispy tempeh. And then just some mixed vegetables and then spinach. We have this little pouch that I think originally it came with just 2 bamboo straws and a cleaner. So that was a pack that came together. But since then we've upgraded, we've got some stainless steel straws that we take with us as well. And then just at the market yesterday, run doggy, we bought a second set of bamboo cutlery, so that can be added to Dylan's. So now we've got enough for all of us.
Just in a little pocket.
Just in a little pouch, and we just take that in our bag with us wherever we go. Well, we try and remember. Generally, we're pretty good.
I figure we'll just head back to the boat today, and we can just dinghy over to Gili Air if we need to, or if we want to.
So we have just caught the fast boat back to the boat from Bali. So we're back in Madana Bay Marina now, and we were like, oh, really stressed out about maybe finding some, I don't know, a bit of mold inside or like full bilges or something. But we kind of forgot about the most important problem that we were going to face, which was
lots of bird poo. Look at all the bird poo. There's bird poo everywhere. Yeah, look at this. Oh man. This bird has just been living in here.
it's not one bird, it's like the whole colony. Remember they used to live
yeah,
on top
look.
of the cancer?
It's just been sitting up here, just pooing on our pegs, and oh, I'm not happy about that. Lauren reckons I just scrape it and then wipe it later, which is probably a good idea, otherwise I'd just be smearing bird poo all over the place.
You know where grew mold? Just out in the cockpit, like just a little bit of mold here, just like on our captain's seat, mold, yeah. Just underneath there, like all these places I didn't expect. I think
we'll have to pull up beside the dock and give her a good clean up. Tried our hardest, didn't we?
What, to prepare the boat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's lots of worse things that could have gone wrong. I'm like really impressed with the inside of the boat, and we couldn't avoid the birds, but this here, like inside this bimini must have been so hot when we were gone.
There's CB and Torn's boat, the Polarin. That's the boat that I'm going to be going on once he gets back on the 15th. He's probably got the same thing, so he's gonna have to clean a lot of bird shit off his boat as well, I'd imagine. And then once he's cleaned all his bird shit, we'll take off. The boys are back in town.
Jesus, you forgot you have a light on. The swallows are like probably really offended that we're home. Like, how dare you be in our new cave? Go away. We don't want any more bird shit on the boat.
Look at that sunset.
Also,
look at the colours.
Listen to the tune. It's prayer time, and I'm pretty sure they got the local kid on the mic. Good morning, guys. It's about 6:30 Wednesday morning, Sailing Blue Moon episode release day, and Dylan's still in bed and I'm up just making my morning coffee, and then I'm gonna go do a little positive affirmations morning meditation on the foredeck. See how Dylan's going.
Full tank of fuel, new shoes. We're heading over to Gili Air. See how we go.
Whee! We just spotted a turtle, hoping that it pops back up. But we have a motor, it's probably like, nah.
Realised how close we actually were, but yeah, we're very close to Gili Air from Madonna Bay. Not that far. Takes about 15-20 minutes. We really pick and choose, you know, a restaurant on the beach here, pull the dinghy up and have lunch and go back. Or we can, you know, take the boat up over here, pull it up onto the beach and go for a walk. Didn't realise how easy it was. I might come over a bit more often. Look how quiet it is here.
It'll start to get windy a bit later, but we'll go find some breakfast or brunch. I would call it brunch because it is 8:45.
Try and rip back over before that wind picks up.
That is the beauty of getting up nice and early, right? You know you're a cruiser when you're on a tropical island and you find yourself something that resembles a hardware store. Hello, apa kabar? We have some bad news about our generator. We think it's carked it. I'm not sure yet. I've just found bulk items, sunflower kernels, and I know it sounds bizarre, we're in Indonesia, but you can't find coconut flakes or dried coconut anywhere for like smoothies and whatever. So I found that as well. I can't believe it. $7 for this whole thing. It's like, yes. It's like Christmas come early for me. Oh my god. So Gil has just gone to collect the dinghy, so we parked the dinghy a little ways up the road, and then kind of went for the walk around the island just to suss some things out, see where we wanted to eat. And yeah, he just wandered back then and dinghied it around, ripped it around. It's so cool. It's like our little car. Just like, oh, do you want to get the car and bring it around? So I'll go get the dinghy and bring it around. Successful little trip to Gili Air for the morning, had breakfast, had a chill, wandered around. Didn't end up going for a snorkel because we just couldn't find any patches that tickled our fancy, so we're just back at the boat now. We're just going to go for a snorkel back home. Satu, dua, tiga. So just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that we were actually contacted by Alita Footwear quite a few months ago. I think maybe even before we went to Japan. And it was an idea that kind of shocked us. We were like, oh wow, we've been approached by a company to do a product review. And we talked about it a bit and we were like, oh, just really unsure about it because we were like, we don't even, know this brand. Is that what we want to do? Do we want to do product reviews for brands we don't know? We kind of just let it slip by the wayside for a while. And then it kind of came up again and we looked into the brand a bit better, and after researching the brand, it's actually a pretty cool concept. Alita make outdoor adventure footwear. So they're essentially a stylish reef boot, but they're better because reef boots are kind of that wetsuit material and the water doesn't drain out and your foot's all enclosed and they're uncomfortable and wet and soggy. But these are totally different. They're more like an actual shoe. And they're kind of made from this, I don't know, weaved, what would you call this pattern? Mesh, yeah, mesh style stuff. And it means that the water can escape really easily. They dry really, really quickly, and they're super lightweight. And that's what I think we like about them best, is that you can really take them anywhere because they're not big and bulky. You can lay them completely flat in your bag, and we're big proponents of, carry on only. So for us, they're perfect. They're good because they're versatile. They're not just reef boots and they're not just hiking boots, they're a bit of both, which is really good for us. So the main feature of these shoes is the mesh and then the super fine mesh that's on the bottom of the shoe. Not only does the top allow the water to drain out, but so does the bottom. And that's where generic standard reef boots kind of fall short, is that, yeah, the water just gets trapped. If you look through here, it kind of allows the little pieces of sand and small rocks to stay out of the shoe, but it still lets water drain out as well. So there's also the sole that is removable, and we're going to wear them without the sole. From what I can gather though, the sole also drains out water because it's also super fine mesh with lots of holes in it. Another thing that kind of helped me make the decision was that if a company's approaching you to do a review, it's quite evident they're confident in their product. And also I feel like they're totally in line with our lifestyle. We live on the water, we're always in the dinghy. A lot of places we go that aren't super developed, we might have to dinghy to shore and then drag the dinghy kind of over rocks and mud and oysters and sharp shells, and these are going to be perfect. So these are going to be exactly what we're after.
One negative is the back of the shoe. It does roll, it's got a bit of a round corner, and then also these holes here do get rocks inside them, but if you're onto it and you keep them out of there, then it's all good. So expect to see them a bit more, these shoes. I'm going to be wearing them on the passage to Singapore.
Overall, we really rate these shoes and are impressed with the quality of the build. The concept is well thought out and delivered. They're super comfy, stylish and practical.
We've enjoyed wearing them and genuinely think they're cool shoes. It's our deepest wish to be transparent with our viewers. That's why we felt it was necessary to be frank and explain that yes, we were approached by Alita, but after some consideration, decided the product makes sense.
We wouldn't blindly endorse something we didn't like or use ourselves. Alita Footwear is a brand we feel confident in recommending.
These shoes are casual enough to walk around town, robust enough to take hiking, and sensible enough for all your outdoor activities. If you want to learn more, check out the link in the description below, and a big thanks to Elite Footwear for our new shoes. They're the perfect complement to our cruiser lifestyle.
And join me next week. I'm taking you along for the passage from Lombok to Singapore aboard SV Palaran. We stop at Bali and Belitung Islands before navigating the Singapore Strait, rumoured to be one of the busiest shipping channels in the world.
And don't mind me, while Dil was away, I just hung out in Canggu with friends before flying solo and spending my days editing in cafes. Ah, that's the life.
And a special shout out to our two newest patrons, Rasmus Demandus and my darling mother, Angela Rowe. Thanks guys, you're legends.
If you're interested in where we might be in real time, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
This channel is funded by our beloved patrons. Did you know Sailing Blue Moon episodes are released exclusively to our patrons each and every Friday? If you want to know more about us and our story, or you'd like to pledge your support, check us out on Patreon. There's tons of exclusive patron-only content, blog posts, homemade skincare ideas, healthy recipe alternatives that we use, plus some Blue Moon shirts in the pipeline.
In addition to the subscribe button, click the little bell to the right to be notified of new weekly episodes. Thanks for watching, Blue Moonies.